And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner, along here with my camera lady, producer, director, and bride, the lovely and talented Miss Michelle. We are live from the Rose Garden in Norwich, Connecticut here today, ladies and gentlemen. We are here for the Yale Jamboree, and we've got a fantastic affair right here on the docket now as the Peak Performance Prep PPP white team. Here you see on your screen taking on the Northeast Generals. Peak Performance Prep wearing their white sweaters with green and red trim, green across the chest there, green numbers with red trim, black shorts, white socks with red and green trim. I really like the logo too. It's got like a hockey stick with a bunch of books, and then I was checking it out online, and then like I don't know what you call it, what do they call those caps that you graduate with the tassels? What are those things called? Caps with the tassels. Yeah, all right. Well, thank you very much. So, yeah, but I like the logo either way. I like the colors, I like red and green. I always liked them with the Devils, though it's a little bit darker than the Devils wear. So, but they're wearing their white sweaters. We'll see who's going to get to start in between the pipes here. Is it going to be number 90, McDevitt, or number 7, Marucci? Ruhi, excuse me. And down at the other end, the Generals, wearing their blue sweaters with the General logo, orange trim, orange shoulders, orange numbers, white lettering, blue shorts with orange and white trim, and the socks are blue and white. Mostly blue. And we'll see who gets to start in between the pipes here for the Generals. Is it going to be Rose, number 1? He's getting the warm-ups now, or I believe the other goaltender, he's in the corner. I don't know who that is, though. We'll get a number and name on it for you, hopefully. So we play 2 22-and-a-half-minute halves, ladies and gentlemen. If the game is tied at the end of regulation, there is no overtime or anything like that. Can you get the goaltender number 30s? I know. Can you see his name? I don't have that on my list here. One was Rose. I got to see it. Is that Blaine again? The same Blaine that just played last game? Could be. That happens on these teams sometimes. All right, so there's the buzzer. Peak Performance Prep gathering the puck in. I want to thank everybody from Peak Performance Prep giving us this opportunity to call the game today. I might just call them Peak. That's a little bit too much for me to say during the game there. That's a lot of P's there. I'll end up, discombobulating myself there if I try and say that too much. The Peak Performance Prep now, as I said I wasn't going to say it, gathering in around their goaltender. And the captain as they corral the puck. They got a lot of big, deep roster there. A conglomerate of white jerseys there. And General's got a deep roster, too. So we play 2 22-and-a-half-minute halves. No delayed offsides. If you're shorthanded and you ice the puck, it's still icing. They break their huddle. And if it ends in a tie, it is a tie. So we'll see who gets to stay in the net now. Looks like it's going to be Burnroe. Or is it going to be McDevitt? No, Burnroe, McDevitt says, you got it. I'm going to head over to the bench now, number 7. You don't see many goalies wearing single numbers except for one. I like it. Wearing John Elway's old number. So I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in. I want to remind everybody you could share that link right now. Bonori is out there, number 7. Is that in? Let me ask. Are you guys with these guys are the Generals? Okay. I'm trying to find out who the goalie is. I don't know. He's wearing a different, right? Thank you. Well, it's either Ames or Barnes. So if anybody tuning in from Peak Performance can let me know, just shoot me a text there because he's wearing number 7. I know that's not him because I saw number 7 starting on D. So much for liking goaltender wearing number 7. I didn't think that was the goaltender. Anyway, now he's the centerman. Burnroe, Joshua Burnroe, number 7. Patko on the right wing. Looks like that's Jack Baird. Number 15, number 21 getting the start. That's Jack Lucy. And number 11, Verteber Jr. All right, we're about ready to get underway. The ref ready to drop the puck, and he does. Yes. All right. Nicholas Barnes is the goaltender. How'd you find that out? Who? Okay. Unless I'm wrong. Either way, well, he's Barnes until we're told different then. Face off deep in the Peak zone. That's the U18 battle. Face off one there. Coming away with it, Patko. Patko dancing on his skates there. Patko trying to sidestep the defenseman, couldn't do so. Sent back in, but there is No delayed offsides here, which, well, if you watched the last game, ladies and gentlemen, you know how I feel about that. Can't imagine kids at this level, this age, can't have delayed offsides still. USA Hockey and the broadcaster do not see eye to eye, ladies and gentlemen. So in between the pipes, it's Rose. Number 1, Rose getting the start here for the Generals. Generals carrying the puck out of their own zone. That's number 8. Ryan Cox lost the handle on it. Lucy trying to get it back in. Couldn't corral the puck now. Here's Lucy behind the net. Lucy looking, circling the wagons, back to the blue line. Kept in at the blue line. Onside is the call there. Roderberg kept it in. I thought it may have come out, but so did the Generals coaching staff. And the Generals and a peak performance prep here going at it. The game just nicely underway. Looks like it's going to be icing. Let's see the back of the name on the jersey here. We'll see. Is it Barnes? It is. You're right. I apologize. So Barnes, he just, maybe he left one of his 7s at home because I got him listed as 77. So he is wearing 7. So, all right. So the goaltender is Nicholas Barnes. I apologize. I just saw the number and was like, oh, you know me. I just go with the numbers. But good thing the name's on the back of the jersey and good thing that the wife is at the helm here. That's why she's the director and producer. I just put the headphones on. I am the entertainment. Behind the net now, going to get it. That's Fleming. Fleming sending it hard around. Out to center it comes down. Chopped down at center ice. Nice job there. Right, the peak performance. Just lock the pass there. Sending it back in. Performance prep. Here's a chance now in front. Bouncing puck. Couldn't get to it. First on it there. Centering it in front. Getting to the cooker. Big stop there by Roses. Cutting to the net there was Antis. Oh, a nice opportunity there. There are the performance prep boys. As they got the puck to the cooker. Really like the green and red, though. It looks sharp. Always like green and red. I'm a big Christmas guy, so I don't have to tell the camera lady that. 21:02 left to go here in the opening half. 0-0 is the score. Still a great chance for everybody at home to throw in $5 a man on the first goal. Here come the Generals now. Cross-ice pass. That didn't connect. Bodies go flying. No icing, no. As it's left behind the net now. Mastrandrea, Luca Mastrandrea trying to get the puck out. Mastrandrea on the puck there. Trying to kick it out. Does get it out to center ice to Antis. Sends it hard across. Tracking it down there is Riggs. Riggs sending it back in. Can't get it out now. Here are the Generals keeping it in at the blue line, sending it down low. Nice job getting the stick in the passing lane, and away come the performance. Performance prep. I gotta figure out what to call him. It's really bothering my mind. Mastrandrea and myself, his dad and myself, have a lot in common. We're fairly certain that we've been in the same place at the same time, and he's been to the Bordy Barn many a times out in Hampton Bays, Long Island, and out to the old Artful Dodger in Huntington, perhaps the rinkside. Or if I had to venture to guess, I'd say all 3. We're behind the net now, trying to get the puck in front. Couldn't corral it there. Cardona couldn't get it out. Kept in at the blue line, deflected down low. The rebound chopped aside there. Nice job by Jacob Valente to get it out of harm's way. Generals now circling the legs, letting the shot go. That went right by Barnes. Bodies collide along the boards there. Heller over there digging, doing battle with Heller. Lost the handle on it, trying to get the puck out. Bergner, excuse me. Bergner lost the handle on it now behind the net, trying to get it out. Sliding it over. That is Heller, Nate Heller. There's Heller's on both teams. So that's not going to confuse the broadcaster. Into the corner he goes now. Bodies collide there as Coyle got low. Coming away with it now. Performance out down that right wing it goes. Generals trace it down there. First on it there's Greenwood. Greenwood just got out of the reach there of Valente. As you see, there's no delayed offsides here in this tournament. Bergner thinking it's as ridiculous as the broadcaster does, judging by his body language. Well, there's the whistle. So offsides is the call. I really like the sweaters, though, of the prep boys. Number 15, Jack Baird leaning in. Nope. Let's see. Oh, he's playing defense. Yeah. These things happen. Here's Hahn now. Hahn leaning in, perhaps. Wait a minute. All right, there seems to be a little bit of a delay here. The ref over talking to the scorekeeper's box here. There's a lot of delays in the last game. Let's see here what they have to say. All right, and nothing. So 19:41 left to go. No penalties handed out. Not sure what the ref was discussing there. I'm sure it was something important. Now Hahn leaning in. I got this right. Face off just outside the general zone. Chipped ahead by Hahn. Hahn's got McCarthy with him. Hahn at the dot, sliding it in front. Oh, that just failed to click there. Ooh, big hit from behind. Hahn right back up, though. Along the boards now, carrying it out. That's Riggs, Trevor Riggs. Can't get it out. Kept in nicely there. Behind the goal line now, trying to get it in front. Bodies collide as Sachs comes away with it. Up the boards, big hit there behind the play. Prep Performance boys finishing their check. Baird calling for it. Now setting the stage. Here they come. Nice outlet pass down the left wing they go. Chipping ahead there. That's Hunter McCarthy. Behind the net it goes now, putting the brakes on. Nice edge work there by Weston. It's chipped out to center. There's Baird. Baird, because he's not a Baird man. Baird with the puck now. Baird lost the handle on it. Sachs on the forecheck. Does get it out to center. Back the other way now. Patko. Patko hounded from behind. Patko 1-on-4, waiting for the cavalry to arrive. As peak performance there. On the change, Rose couldn't handle it. Behind the net it goes now for Lucy. Lucy got it back out in front. That just missed. Pitching down low now. Mastrandrea got it in front. Came crashing there. Patko. Patko knocking it down. Patko letting the shot go. Deflected. Flipper stop and lie there for a moment. Oh, a nice deflection there by Bonroe. Behind the net now doing yeoman's work there is Lucy. Bodies collide. Peak performance, perfecting the puck. Patko setting it down low. Now they're cycling, looking like the New Jersey Devils of 1996 here. Getting it down low and outworking the Generals, trying to get it in front. Digging and digging and digging and mucking and doing their homework there along the boards. The Generals do come away with it. Chopping at it, the Generals send it out to center. That hops over the stick there. Mastrandrea, but it's going to go for icing. Well, icing happened when the puck go down bang before the other guy. My harm come go up. You know the rest of the story, ladies and gentlemen. The great rookie sensation, Denny Lemieux, who went on to be a fantastic real estate man down in Florida right after his championship in Charlestown, as legend has it. Back out to the blue line it goes now. Mastrandrea slides it over for his defense partner. That's number 87. That's Ames. He sends it all the way down. Bouncing puck sent back out. Now it's sent all the way down. Behind the net it goes now. Ames on it there. Joshua Ames with the puck. They come away with it. Back the other way now with a head of steam. Nice tape-to-tape pass there. Lowering the shoulder. One hand on the stick to the forehand. Oh, tried to go top shelf when it went a little too high there. What a show of strength there by Joshua Monroe. As he had the puck on with his right hand, lowered it, lowered the shoulder, took it to the cooker, and let the shot go, and it ended up just over the crossbar. That is some rush right there. Boy, I'll tell you, these kids are good. Leaning in to take the face-off now is Corbett. Like to see these guys play our Norwich Hockey Club. That would be a good one. I know Norwich is still looking to schedule some more games. I'm not calling anybody out, not issuing any challenges, not anything like that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not one to instigate things. However, if I could be the Don King of the affair and promote it, let's get these organizations together during the season. Because I know, like I said, Norwich is still looking for, they got a couple of slots they're looking to fill. That would be a good heavyweight battle, I'll tell you what. Bouncing puck now. Knocked down by peak performance. That's Antis. Antis followed up by Corbett. Corbett with McManus out there. McManus number 96 in your scorecard. Sent hard along all the way down. I think it's going to go for icing. So a lot of whistles here to start off the game. The game a little bit sluggish like a wet sponge right now. 17:07 left to go here in the first half. I want to be the first to say I do not like this trend in hockey where you're seeing a lot of half games. 2 22-minute halves. A story has 3 chapters. Shakespeare would not approve of this. 17:07 left to go here. It just feels weird. I know I'm a get off my lawn grumpy type of old man, but no, sir, I don't like it. Here are the Generals now, sending it hard around. That's Weston. Weston couldn't get it out. McManus behind the net now. McManus lost the handle on it. McManus in the corner. Got it out to center now. Lofting pass now down the left wing with a head of steam. That is exactly how you play defense right there by Coyle. Oh, mark that tape. I want to show that to our daughter. That is how you play defense. The puck went barreling by, and he just put his head down, trying to hit the home run ball there for McManus behind the play, but it was out of his reach. He says he tipped it, but icing is the call. Oh, that was a perfect play there by Colin Coyle. Puck was bouncing, didn't even look at the puck. He literally just put his head down, put it into the guy's chest. Clean hit. Stopped his forward progress. I hope our daughter Sophie is at home tuning in. Chances are she may not be. You think a 12-year-old girl's watching this game right now? Probably not. Chipping it out now, Weston, but I am going to show her that play, though, I promise you. Along the boards now, letting the quick shot go. That just missed. Down the left wing. Oh, letting the quick shot go. Nice glove save. Nice glove save. I said mark the time. And the camera lady lets me know, 16:40. Oh, I should probably write that down. All right, I got it. Here we go. And I was like, why are you saying 16:40? It doesn't make any sense. What does that even mean? Well, she's been here for 18 years, ladies and gentlemen, so she knew what she was getting into. Face off now to the right of the goaltender, Rose. Catches with his right side with his glove, so unconventionally to me, but Darren Pupa would say that's pretty normal. Hauled around now, trying to get the puck out. Nice job of pinching in there by number 15. That was Baird. Sent back in there by Frederberg Jr., wearing Darius Kasparaitis' old number 11. Generals now trying to get the puck out. Still a scoreless affair here. If you got the under in Vegas, you're feeling pretty good right now. Here comes Sachs. Sachs, big hit there. Baird finishing his check. Frederberg Jr. on the backhand, sending it up to Cardona. Cardona trying to go up the gut now, down the left wing with a head of steam. Here comes Bergner. Bergner got a man cutting to the Cooker, Rose. Oh, a nice job by Rose to angle his pad because he knew he had a man barreling down on him. That was not by accident. That's good goaltending. Big hit there along the boards as Sachs lays the lumber into him. 15:22 left to go now. Here's Cox. Cox serpentining through the neutral zone. Nice tape-to-tape pass there, but the Generals are changing. Protecting the puck there. Giuliani, Enzo Giuliani, the baker. For your father I stay. Bouncing puck along the boards now, sending it back behind the net it goes. Baird worked over. Hard around Mastrangea. Down the left wing they come with 3-on-2 if they hurry. Carrying the puck with a little bit of room through the neutral zone, chipping it ahead. On it there is Greenwood. Greenwood couldn't get it out. Peak Performance boys going to work now as they send the puck behind the goal line. Best play in hockey, get the puck down low and outwork the other team. Mastrangea pinching in. Here's Hahn. Stock with the puck. Lost the handle on it. A little bit of pushing and shoving there at the blue line. As McCarthy got mixed up there. Mastrangea up for Hahn. Little too hot to handle, little too cold to hold. Here comes Greenwood now. Greenwood. Mastrangea impeded his progress there. Oh, a dangerous play there on the rebound. Big stop there as Barnes closes the wickets, and there'll be no further play. 14:25 left to go here in the opening half. You are watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner. I want to thank Peak Performance Prep for allowing us to do this game, and we did the Bronco game right before this one, the U16 game, and really appreciate you guys giving us the opportunity. Back to the blue line now, letting the shot go deflected. They score! Oh, a nice tip on the way in there by number 12, Aiden Hellier. They won the face-off, got the shot off. Hellier with the deflection on the way in, 1-0 now. The Generals take the lead with 14 minutes and 15 seconds left to go here in the opening half. Well, I cannot stress it enough, ladies and gentlemen. I've said it time and time and time again. The second most important part of hockey is face-offs. You saw it right there. The Generals won the face-off, got the shot on goal. And ends up in the back of the net on a nice deflection. He has a chance now down low. Tough angle shot. Rose got the waffle on it, covering it up there. Oh, nice stop there by the netminder, Rose. He stood tall on his knees there. Went down early, but covered the upper ice there with his scapula and shoulder pads. Lucy leaning in now. Jack Lucy to take the face-off. Lucy on the draw. Generals getting out to the blue line very quickly. Coyle sending it down low. On it now is Trevor Riggs. Riggs sidesteps the rush. Riggs calmly there. Did a nice job getting the puck out for the Generals. Bouncing out to center now. Performance sending it back in. Here's Lucy. Jack Lucy. Tough angle. Doesn't get it on net. Here's Coyle now. Coyle, who at 16:40 had a perfect defensive play. I got this. Behind the net now. Trying to get it back out in front. Cycling it down low, waiting for it there is Riggs. I like Riggs. Riggs, very calm player with the puck. Big boy, too. Back the other way now. Here's Riggs. Riggs down the left wing. Riggs run into there by Valentine. Riggs still with it. Got it behind the net now. He has a chance now out in front. Swiped aside there by Barnes. Picked up by Peak Performance. Trying to connect there on the long outlet pass. Riggs got in the way there. Here come the boys in white now, sending it in. That was Coyle, but they go for a player change. Erickson tried to go cross ice. McManus coming through the neutral zone there with his stick down. That's a good defensive play there by McManus. Chipped ahead. Looks like it might go for icing. Icing is the call there. And that play by McManus right there. It's not going to show up in the scorecards or the sabermetrics or the cybermetrics or whatever math or new stats the kids are doing nowadays. But coming through the neutral zone when you stick down and extend it in the passing lane, that's the way to do it on the back check. At least they tell me. I was an old third-string backup netminder, so I didn't do much back checking. The only time I was back checking was to get the puck out of the back of the net, which happened from time to time. All right, leaning in now. Sachs to take the draw deep in the peak performance zone. He wins the draw back for Cox. Cox, a little bit of give and go there along the boards with Hellier. Liam Hellier, the goal scorer here today, thus far. Along the boards now. Sent back up. Is it going to go for icing again? Well, icing is the call. So a lot of icings here to start off the game. Baird argues his case there with the official. The official giving the internationally recognized sign for icing. The internationally recognized sign for icing looks like a toddler who's upset that you told them, they got to finish their peas. We're going to drop the puck now deep in the peak performance zone to the left of the netminder. He catches conventionally from my perspective. That's his glove side. Face off one, quick shot, big juicy rebound there. Cox knocks it down. Good stop by Barnes with a big rebound. Hard around McManus. Did get it out to center. No delayed offsides there. The kids can't believe it. They're like, what the heck is this? Could you imagine being this good and having no delayed offsides? Having this much ability, this much skill, this much speed. Been playing hockey since these guys, I would imagine, most of them have been on the ice since they were 5 and under maybe. And no delayed offsides. Just don't get it. Here's Cox now with the puck. Cox sending it in on the netminder. Barnes holding on. And there'll be no further play. This first half certainly breaking a record for whistles here. Clearly the refs have nowhere to go. Although actually it hasn't been the refs' fault. Just icing and pucks being covered up. Can't blame the officials as much as I usually like to. Giuliani now. Lorenzo in the benzo leaning in to take the face-off. Face-off deep in the peak performance zone. 1-0 is the score here. 12.5 to go in the opening half. Cox pinching down low to keep it in. Along the boards now. Cox worked over there. Hellier getting a chunk of them. Getting it out to center now. Big hit there, Giuliani. Stepped into Bergner, Bergner kept it in now. 2-on-1 down low. Cardoa couldn't pull the trigger as he was pulled from behind. Nice job there by Greenwood. Got away with it. If it ain't the ref don't put his arm up, it ain't a penalty. Down the left wing they come now. Giuliani trying to sidestep the defenseman. Couldn't do so. Puck followed up there by the Generals as they get the puck behind the net. Looking to get it out in front. Bergner coming away with it. Matthew Bergner. And away they come now. Luca Mastrandrea over the red line. He sends it in. I thought that one might have hit the netting. The ref says play on. Big hit behind the play there. Luca Mastrandrea deep. Making a hit behind the goal line for a defenseman. Usually don't see that. And icing is the call. Well, I hope you didn't have anywhere to be, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be here a while. Not that I mind, but my goodness. A lot of whistles out there. Face-off now coming deep in the general zone. That's Hahn. Leaning in to take it, number 81. There we go, Miroslav Shatan's old number. Back the other way now. Nice tape-to-tape pass through the neutral zone for the Generals. Stepping to the outside, Coyle staying with him. Nice job by Coyle again. That one swiped out of harm's way. A good defensive effort there by Cardona. On the back check there. Here's Cardona now. Nice outlet pass now down the left wing if McCarthy can catch up to it. Just out of his reach there. A nice job there by Jailbert to come back and catch up with McCarthy. Back the other way now. Little bit of give and go through the neutral zone at the dot. Pulling the trigger. Big stop. The rebound pounced on like a puma by the netminder, and there'll be no further play. Oh, good chances there at both ends. Connor Jailbert showing a nice burst of speed down the left side there to catch up to the puck and ended up barreling down on the goaltender for the rebound. Just under 11 minutes left to go here in the opening half. 1-0 is your score. Face off deep in the peak performance zone. Generals win the draw, coming away with it. Nice job of pressuring the puck there by Lucy. Down low now along the boards, laying the lumber into him there, Verteber Jr. Joseph Verteber Jr., that's how you take the body. Rounding the net now like Bobby Orr for Patko. Patko's got the puck. Patko cross-ice pass. Away they come now. Verteber Jr. putting on the brakes, sending it down low. Verteber Jr. took a big hit there. He was hit by both Generals. I hope he's all right. Verteber Jr. down on the ice. He took a big hit from two Generals. He was a little bit off balance too when they got there. So. He has been moving. It's not that he's not moving. It was a big hit. I hate to see this. Yeah. Generals have gone back to their locker room. He's moved around now. He just took his own helmet off, so. And just hope when it's something like this that it's all precautionary. I hate to see this. And not sure if there's a trainer or anybody here. Like I said, he has been moving. He's been moving since the hit, so thank God. I think they called for the ambulance. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to keep the camera just on the scoreboard, and I'm going to step away, because anything I say is absolute and complete speculation, so no point in. When he does get up, or whatever happens, hopefully, like I said, they're just telling him to stay still for precautionary reasons. I don't know. I'm going to to step away for a moment because there's really nothing to say right now. I feel bad and I don't want to speculate, so. off on the stretcher now. I don't know if we're even going to continue the game, to be honest with you. Let's pray that he's all right. And we'll come back in a minute. Let you know what's happening. Alright, well, looks like the boys are going to warm up and keep playing, so. We'll just keep Joseph in all our pairs, and like I said, I'm speculating. I just hope everything was mostly precautionary. Sometimes it is. And there's 10:36 left to go here in the opening half. 1-0 is the score. And the Generals coming back out of their locker room now. If we hear any news, I'll let you know, and vice versa, please. And we'll see what's gonna happen here. I'm still not sure. I think this looks like they are gonna continue playing. I wasn't sure if they were going to. I don't know. It's hard to play a game right now and think about it, but Broncos are out of their locker room, so I guess they are coming back on the ice. I don't know what's the right thing or the wrong thing. I have no idea. My first initial feelings was that it was a penalty, but it wasn't an egregiously dirty hit. But maybe going back, maybe I'm wrong. I don't even know. My initial feeling was it was just unfortunate that I hit by two players at the same time in full speed. Maybe there was initial contact with the head, but it all happened so quickly. I don't even want to. Nothing. I think we are going to resume play. I don't know. It does look that way, but again, I really don't know. Generals are coming back out. Just hope the kids' minds are okay to play. Gotta be careful out there. It does look like we're going to continue the game. So 10:36 left to go here in the first period, and I don't mean to ignore what happened or make light of it, but or anything like that. Just if we're playing, then we're just going to call the game and hopefully get some good news. As you can see, both teams are back on the ice. Don't know. Gotta think that they weren't back on the ice. The fact that they're on the ice is we're gonna resume play sooner or later. Doesn't feel very important right now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We're still not sure if they're going to resume play or not. Joseph's okay. Maybe. I don't know. They might do that. Oh, sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Michelle was asking me if maybe they're just going to play one half. I said maybe. I don't know. Well, 1-0 is the score. The Generals are leading. 10:36 left to go here. If you're just joining us, there was an unfortunate collision near the boards, and one of the players had to go off on a stretcher. Just always upsetting to see that, obviously, so we're just hoping and praying that it was precautionary. I'm not sure. They may reduce it to one half. I don't know. There's no way of us to get much word from the playing surface to us as to what the plan is. We're definitely resuming though. Well, the guys would have been back at the locker room already, so wasn't sure for a while if we were going to resume play, but obviously we are. We always have a lot of fun on our broadcast and a lot of fun down here. We love being here. And just Michelle and I are nothing but hockey parents, really. Generals break their huddle. Oh, we're going to resume play, ladies and gentlemen. If we get word, or if anybody gets word on how Joe's doing, hopefully we get good news soon. He was moving right after the hit, and he was moving the whole time, his arms. But they did take him off on the stretcher, so it's always upsetting, to say the least. So it does look like one of the Generals is in the penalty box for the hit. It wasn't a hit from behind or anything like that. It wasn't, high stick. It was just an unfortunate scenario, really. All right, we're about ready to pick the action back up here. So it is a major call, though. So major to number 18, Hellier, Liam Hellier. So a major power play here for peak performance. As we're going to resume play here at the Rose Garden. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network, and I am your host, Scotty Bonner, here with my camera lady, producer, director, and bride, the lovely and talented Miss Michelle. Just waiting on the official to drop the puck. He's going over something with the off-ice official. I don't know if the off-ice official is a representative from the tournament, so they might play running time. That's something they may do. They might just play the first and second half out. We'll see. So a major was assessed on the hit. Okay, I'm not certainly not going to give you my opinion. Doesn't matter. All right, so we're back underway here from the Rose Garden as they set up on the major power play. Walking the puck, that's Baird. Baird along the ball is now left it for Bonroy. Bonroy tried to go backdoor there for Patko. Patko got it out in front. Circling the wagons now, Lucy. Lucy behind the net. Lucy looking. 10:15 to go here in the opening half. A major power play here for peak performance as it's poked out to center. Nice poke check there by Jalbert. Connor Jalbert doing a nice job poking that puck out to center. Getting the Jets going, sidestepping a couple of checks now. Bonroy sends it for Hahn. Back to Bonroy, cutting to the Cooker. Rose closes the wickets there. Nice rush there by peak performance. Back to the blue line, Baird. Baird couldn't get it down low. Good stick there by Sachs as the way to center. Baird protecting the puck there. Backpedaling in his own zone. A dangerous pass there, went off the skates. And now here comes Lucy. Lucy with the puck now. Jack Lucy over the blue line. Lucy with the drop pass. Sending it back down low for Lucy. Lucy lost a handle on it. General's coming away with it. Cleared and out to center it goes. Patko backpedaling at his own red line. Well, I guess it's everybody's red line. You get possession of a blue line, you don't get possession of a red line. Oh, nice job there by Sachs to harness his inner Pele there. Perhaps you might say Bronco Segota, Steve Jungle. The New York Arrows back in the day. Chipped ahead now, back the other way now, shorthanded. Walking in, pulling the trigger, glove stop, the rebound, another save. Loose in front, Barnes made 2 saves there as Dylan Rakes broke in all alone. Letting the shot go. That doesn't get through. Well, as you might imagine, I'm not sure if either of the teams right now out there are mentally sharp, so you might see some mental mistakes out there right now, and that's completely understandable. Along the boards now, protecting the puck, cross-ice pass, waiting for it there, Valente. Valente, a little bit of momentum problem there, back the other way now. Here comes Hellier. Walking in, looking to lower the shoulder, Aiden Hellier, lost a handle on it. Hellier behind the net there, taken away by number 14, that's Corbett. Tyler Corbett. Trying to connect on the first pass, couldn't do so. Back the other way now with a head of steam is Fleming. Fleming protecting the puck, a little bit of a fish hook there, and the ref agrees. That's going to be a high stick if they touch it. So there's the whistle, so hooking is going to be the call here. I think it's going to go against Tyler Corbett. Well, that's going to dig into the major a lot as there's only 2 minutes and 35 seconds left to go here in the major penalty. So Corbett headed to the sin bin. Hooking is going to be the call. Can't disagree with that one from the official. You saw when you're skating and you get pulled back and your body turns sideways for half a second. A little bit easy for the official to call. It's not that hard to. Going to raise his hand on that one. All right, the General's leaning in now to take the faceoff. It's deep in the peak performance zone. There's Coyle. Coyle sending it hard around. So it's going to be 4-on-4 hockey for 1 minute and 54 seconds here, and then the peak performance will be back to the power play, but there's only going to be 35 seconds left remaining. Here's McManus now. McManus tried to run the gauntlet, couldn't do so. Back the other way now. Here come the Generals. There was a pass up ahead there for Perillo. Too far out of the reach there for Angelo Perillo. And there'll be no further play. 7 minutes, 48 seconds left to go, so it's not running time. I was wondering what they're going to do. I think they're just going to play the game out, and everything's just going to be a little bit bumped back a little bit, but we'll see. I don't know. Had probably about a half hour, 40-minute delay there. So, not sure. We'll find out. Back to the blue line now. Slid over for Coyle. Coyle waiting. Coyle, nice tape-to-tape pass there. Couldn't get the shot away, though. 4-on-4 hockey, so a lot of room to operate. Greenwood on it there for the Generals. Generals trying to get the puck out. Can't do so. Kept it nicely at the blue line. Now they do finally get it out to center, and away they come now down the left wing with a head of steam. Serpentining his way in, trying to run the entire gauntlet, finding the puck. Big stop there by Barnes. The rebound off the side of the net. Oh, and there'll be no further play. Nice rush there by number 57 on the Generals. Apologize, don't have his number on the roster, but we'll get it for you. Whenever I don't have one guy's number on the roster, he always scores or makes a nice play or something. I really need his name. Happens every time. And then while it's happening, I'm like, oh, please don't score, please don't score. Not that I'm rooting against the kid. I just hate saying number's 57 with a goal. Anyway, thanks for listening. You can charge me. There's Master Andrea there. What is your cost per hour to sit down and have hockey therapy? All right, so icing is the call there. It's a peak performance prep in their white sweaters with the green and red trim. Green numbers, I really like them. Not sure if I can call them the Broncos or how that works. So many different organizations, especially split seasons and spring seasons and all that stuff. Confuses the broadcaster. There's a lot of things that confuse the broadcaster, so can't really blame the split seasons entirely. Hard around now. Ardona getting it out to center. A foot race now ensues. That's Stock. Luke Stock in on the forecheck. Stock doing a nice job getting to the puck. Stock got it behind the net there. In front dangerously. Stock jabbing at it. Rose, the netminder. Said, hey, I had enough of that. Stock saying it's not personal, it's just business. As I went to the cooker, that's what I'm supposed to do. You teach the young lads early on. As we taught our daughter. You dig and dig and dig until the whistle, and then you dig one more time for good measure. Well, she's a stay-at-home defenseman. She's really in the other team's crease. And if she is, she's thinking about getting back to her goaltender. Not her fault. Daddy's an old goalie, so I always, ever since she was sitting on my lap watching the games, I said, get back to your goalie. Here's Fleming now. Fleming sliding it over. A nice job of back-checking there to lift the stick. Back the other way now. That was Lucy on the back check. That's a good job of back-checking right there, lifting the general stick. Back the other way now. Aiden Hellier. Hellier down the right wing. So a power play once again now for a peak performance. Into the corner it goes now. Giuliani. Giuliani behind the net. Did get it out in front. Barnes had to swipe it out of harm's way. Patko lost the handle on it. Backpedaling at center ice and sending it in all the Generals. 15 seconds remaining on the major penalty to Hellier. That's Liam Hellier. Liam and Aiden Hellier on the Generals. I'm not sure if they are relation or if they are like Bubba and Faust. Behind the net now, right up the gut, trying to hit the home run ball. That one failed to click. And then we're back to 5-on-5 hockey as the major penalty has expired. Here's Riggs letting the shot go. I like Riggs. Riggs is a good player. Sending it behind the net now. Here's Coyle. Coyle protecting the puck up for Patko. Out to center it goes now. Knocked down there by Giuliani. Greenwood, excuse me. I apologize. Greenwood lost the handle on it. And there's a bouncing pass there for Blanco. That was an interesting pass. He lifted it over two Generals and landed it, but puck wouldn't settle down. Now it bounces away to center. Knocked down there quickly by Ames. Ames behind the net. Ames for Mastrandrea. Mastrandrea under a little bit of duress. Back in front now, picked up. Bonrui. Bonrui couldn't get the puck out. Now away to center it goes now. Patko. Nice pass right through the neutral zone. Here's Bonrui. Bonrui dropped it back for Patko. Patko back to Bonrui. Bonrui kicks it to himself, cutting to the cooker. Couldn't find it there. Oh, that was a nice give-and-go rush. And it just failed to click there as Bonrui ended up in front of the netminder. Big hit along the boards now. Bodies collide there. Back out to center. Offsides is the call. With 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here in the opening half. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I want to thank you so much for tuning in, and I want to remind everybody the boys can go back and watch the game right on solubroadcasting.org, or they can watch it on our YouTube channel. And please, if you go to our YouTube channel, please subscribe. That helps us grow our brand, as you know, in this day and age. You got to be hip on social media. Walking in, pulling the trigger, can of corn there, the lefty Rose. Gobbles it up like a biscuit on Thanksgiving, dips it into the gravy, hands it over. And please let all the boys know to follow us on TikTok at Solu Broadcasting. There's a couple of solo broadcastings out there on TikTok because I started a few before I figured out how to work it. So go to the one that has about 500 followers and make us have 501. We'd appreciate it. We'll be doing a lot more on social media coming up soon. It's just need the time to do it. Down the right wing now, protecting the puck, letting the quick shot go right off the clavicle of Rose. Oh, what a nice shot there by Anstis. Coming over, big collision along the boards. Right back up now, McManus on the back check, carrying the puck in Sachs. Sachs lowering the shoulder. Sachs protecting it. Couldn't get it back in front. Behind the net now, that's Baird. Baird tape to tape pass there, Valente. Valente putting the brakes on like Maverick, hoping Jester would go right by. Rooster nowhere to be found. Here's Baird now. Baird serpentining right over the blue line. Baird now at the dot. Baird touching it to himself. Baird at the goal line, pulling the trigger, doesn't get through. Nice rush there by Jack Baird. 3.5 to go. Coming in, pinching in now is Coyle. Coyle sliding it over. A lot of room there. Walking in, pulling it to himself on a toe drag. That ran out of real estate there. Couldn't pull the trigger. In the corner now. Here come the Generals. Back the other way, trying to catch peak performance in a player change. Getting the puck out there. Getting a chunk of them was Coyle. Behind the net it goes now. First on it. That's Ames. Ames lost the handle on it dangerously. Barnes trying to corral it. Oh, Barnes looking like a hungry hippo. Chasing after that last wayward marble as he pounces on it there. Nice job by Barnes. You just saw the puck just like rolling away from him there. That's a great game. 3 minutes left to go here in the first half. Coyle with the puck. Coyle trying to get it out, pinching in his Riggs. Away comes peak performance now. Down the left wing they come with a head of steam. Corbett headed to the cooker. Letting the shot go deflected. Oh, that just failed to click. Here's Coyle. Coyle letting the shot go deflected in front there by Riggs. I'll tell you, Rose does not appreciate his defenseman put his stick right in front of his eyes and deflecting it wide there. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen, I speak goaltender. That's exactly what Rose is thinking. Down the left wing now. Carrying the puck in, lowering the shoulder, getting out in front. Nice job there by Ames, doing his best to Kembe Mutombo, saying, no, not today, getting the puck out of there. Peak performance, trying to get the puck out. They do get it away to center now. Corbett ran into Riggs. Here's Riggs. Riggs cutting to the right. Riggs protecting the puck now. Riggs in the shooting zone, letting the wrist shot go. Big stop there by Barnes, and there'll be no further play. Riggs created space for himself there as he cut to the right. Kind of, reminded me of myself back in, maybe about 18 years ago, when you met me, babe, when I used to create space on the dance floor. Riggs did that right there. Almost as fluently as I used to do it. Mastrandrea now. I could still do it, though, ladies. Don't you doubt it. You'll never meet a goaltender who can't dance. Not possible. There's Heller with the puck now. Heller tried to get it out. Poured down there by Cox. Cox, nice job to get back on sides for Sachs. Sachs running to there by Valente, excuse me. Not Billy Ray Valentine. Valente sliding it over. Mastrandrea up for Heller. Heller trying to get it back to Mastrandrea. Luca Mastrandrea now down the right wing he goes. Mastrandrea into the corner. Met there by Cox. Trying to get it back in front. They're digging, they're mucking. Peak performance coming away with it. Had a man back door. Good job getting the stick horizontally there and blocking that pass. That was a good defensive play there. There was a man lurking at the back door. Back the other way now, Sachs lowering the shoulder, trying to get it in front. Boy, two good defensive teams here going at it. 1-1 is the score. Glad I took the under this morning. There's Heller now. Heller lost the handle on it. Circling the wagons, Perlillo. Perlillo sends it in. Mastrandrea got a little chunk of him there. Barnes had a little bit of trouble with it. And on in there is Weston. Weston doing trouble. Doing work. That's my 15th game in the last 24 hours. Here's Lucy. Lucy down the right wing. The brain has turned to mush. Under a minute now left to go here. In the opening half, rolling puck now in on Barnes. Barnes coming out to play it. This is going to be a little bit of trouble there. That puck rolled a little bit oddly, and Barnes had to cover up. And you don't want to have a face-off in your own zone if you can avoid it, but Barnes really nothing he could do about it there. As the puck rolled in on him. A 1-0 still is the score here. The Generals leading the peak performance organization, the Team White, if you will. Here's a chance now, pulling the trigger right off the clavicle of the netminder, Barnes. Good job. It's hard to get down and stay tall. Barnes managed to do it now. Lucy on the back check. Lucy got a piece of it, following up the puck there. That was Sachs. chipped out to center now. If they can get to it, it'd be an odd man rush, but they couldn't. As Weston tracks it down. Weston sending it back in through the neutral zone jail, but corralling it there. Oh. Aiden Heller thought he got back on sides. Debatable. Still showing the ref where he was, but that was. If he called it offsides, it was the right call. If he called it onside, it was the right call. It's one of those plays, you know. I don't know if the tie goes to the runner or how that works in hockey. I thought he was onside. Down the right wing now. Planko letting the shot go. A Canuckler. Oh, that looked like an R.A. Dickey pitch as that puck just dropped on Rose there. Won the Cy Young and then let him go to Toronto. Never understood that. I had to check. I don't even know how the Mets are doing today. 6 seconds left to go here in the opening stanza. We'll see if they pull the goaltender for the extra skater. Now the risk versus reward isn't there. 6 seconds, the Generals could definitely score. So not going to happen. Maybe if there was 2 seconds. There you go. See, almost here's Valente now letting the shot go deflected in front again. Oh, Riggs twice now is deflected and right in front of Rose. And Rose saying to him, listen, pal. You've got a job to do. I got a job to do. Why don't the two of us just stay in our lanes, okay? And Riggs saying, I apologize. You're right. Well, I don't know what Riggs said. I don't speak defenseman. All right. Well, there's the buzzer. And the first half comes to a close. I'm not sure what the plan is. They may not. Maybe they won't Zamboni the ice because I don't see the boys leaving. I don't know if that's such a good idea, though. The ice with these guys out there gets really choppy, so. Yeah, they're not. They got a minute and a half on the clock, so I think the plan is that they're not going to zam the ice, and I guess they're going to play the second half, and we'll keep an eye on the clock. Not sure if it's going to be another 22-and-a-half-minute half. So, well, you're not going to have time to make a sandwich, but you do have time to pour yourself another frosty sarsaparilla. Minute 13 on the clock here as it ticks down, so. We'll be right back in just a moment. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. Generals 1 and a Peak Performance 0. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had a fantastic intermission. Let's all go to the lobby and have ourselves a snack. A couple of fun facts here for the Peak Performance number 17. Mark Estes, sorry if I'm mispronouncing, he taught himself how to fly fish. Nice. After watching your favorite movie, A River Runs Through It. I knew it was going to be A River Runs Through It. I mean, how many fly fishing movies are there? Maybe there's another one. I don't know. I don't think they made a sequel. And he hopes to one day own property in Montana. I've never been to Montana, but I never heard anybody who said it doesn't suck. I never heard anybody say it sucks. Either way, Montana's beautiful, as far as I know. Fly fishing expert there. Taught himself how to fly fish. I guess you could do anything on YouTube these days. Doesn't sound easy. I think regular fishing's hard. Sending it in now, the second half underway. So it is. They are playing a 22-and-a-half-minute half, but they didn't Zamboni the ice. So going to be a lot of snow out there soon, if not already. And here comes Planko now. Planko, cross ice pass, tape to tape, walking in now, pulling the trigger. Big stop there by Rose. Oh, a golden opportunity there as Bonruri ended up another stay by Rose. That was a beautiful cross ice pass. I thought the play might have been offsides for a second. Bonruri ended up right in front of the netminder. Chipped ahead now. Back the other way now. Trying to navigate the waters. Bonuri. Nice poke check away there. by Fleming. Fleming, defense to offense quickly. Fleming to the outside of the blue line. Fleming protecting the puck. Fleming got it out in front. Here comes the trailer letting the shot go. Didn't get much on it, though. Back the other way now, Fleming. Fleming tripped over the blue line there. I told you the ice is going to get rough. Here's a chance now, walking in, pulling trigger, hit the crossbar. Oh, Patko rang the dinner bell there, but no one was hungry enough to answer the call for supper. Back the other way now, Perillo. Perillo walking in, he scores! Angelo Perillo. As it often happens, ladies and gentlemen, so close at one end. Ends up being a goal at the other as the Generals bury the biscuit there. Perillo on McDevitt. McDevitt now in between the pipes. And the Generals now take a 2-0 lead. Oh, Peak Performance came ever so close down to the other end, just a couple of inches away. Hit the crossbar. Patko even thought it went in. It didn't, though. It did hit the crossbar. It wasn't a goal. McCarthy sending it down low now, so they trail by 2. We'll see how they respond here with 21 minutes left to play. Mastrandrea couldn't keep the puck in. Down the left wing now, Sachs. Sachs giving chase. First on it, there's Ames. Ames did a nice job to win the puck. Peak Performance now. Here's the fly fisherman himself, carrying the puck through the neutral zone. Mark Estes. Estes cutting to the left side. To the right, the left side if you're watching in Australia. Mastrandrea couldn't find it there. Perillo lost the handle on it, tried to go cross ice, couldn't do so. I think offsides might be the call. I don't think the puck crossed across the blue line, though. Anyway, maybe it did. I'm used to calling squirts in mites games, so this is a little bit faster. I was just talking with one of our squirt coaches and our president just a moment ago, and pontificating about how good our squirt A team looks. They were on fire today. They got a deep roster. Chipped ahead now. Here's Stock. Stock down the right wing. Stock got a man cutting to the cooker. Couldn't get it there. Following it up now. Backdoor letting the shot go. I believe that hit the post as well. Oh, Peak Performance knocking on the door. But the Generals saying we gave it the office. They're mucking. They're doing their homework in there. Sent all the way down now giving chase. That's Heller. Nate Heller. Big hit behind the play there. Bodies collide now with 20 minutes left to go here in the affair. 2-0. Mastrandrea won the puck, got it out in front. Couldn't corral it, though, and get the shot off. Back the other way now. Here come the Generals. 1-on-1. Jalbert put himself offsides. That was the right call he did. He serpentined, and the puck kept going. No. The puck serpentined, and he kept going. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's right. 19:53 left to go here. In the second half, or the affair. New three chapters here at the Jamboree. Well, you know how I feel about it, but what are you going to do? Here's Coyle now. Coyle sending it out along the boards, pinching in nicely. Good job by Fleming. Fleming looking to go cross ice there, had Erickson waiting. Peak Performance now. Back the other way quickly. Sending it in there is McManus. Behind the net it goes. Cleared and kept in at the blue line. Nice job by Coyle. Coyle with the puck. Coyle letting the shot go. Didn't get through. Now back the other way now. Here come the Generals down the right wing. Coyle got a big chunk of them there. Nice job by Coyle. That's twice now we've seen Coyle. Giving me a lot of footage to show my daughter on how to play defense. Here's a chance now in front. They jab at it. Still pushing at it. And right on the goal line there. McDevitt made the save. That puck was right on the goal line. Patrick McDevitt started the second half here, wearing number 90 in your scorecard. The ref coming over to talk to him. And I was a goalie and a ref, ladies and gentlemen. And as an official, I would never talk to a goalie. And as a goaltender, I never wanted to talk to a ref. I mean, what are you going to talk to the goalie about? How's your water bottle? Is it good? Got Gatorade or water in there? All right, then. Well, that's just me. Down the left wing now, Lucy. Ooh, offsides, okay. Offsides is the call there. 19 minutes exactly. Left to go here. In the second half, you're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I want to thank you all so much on Peak Performance. Giving us the opportunity to call these games. A real privilege and a real opportunity, and we really appreciate it. It's a lot of fun. Along the boards now, Lucy. Lucy, good stick there. Generals trying to get it out. They do bounce it out to center. Turning on it there. Mastrandrea. There's a chance now, 2-on-1. Letting the howitzer go. Nice stop there by McDevitt as he got the paw on it. Behind the net now. Away come the boys in white. Bouncing puck, chipping it up ahead now, 2-on-2. Patko joining the rush. Stick puck knocked off the stick there of on Rory. Chipped ahead there. Rakes chipped it up to himself. That would be traveling in basketball. Oh, caught the goaltender right under the mask there. Oh, a nice play there by Dylan Rakes. He just angled it so it went up over the defenseman, landed right there, and he just went and got the shot off. Never seen that before. If he would have scored that goal, he should have got an assist as well. Why not? All right, here's Sachs now. Sachs leaning in to take the draw deep. Quick shot right off the face-off. Oh, nice stop there by McDevitt. Excuse me. Kept in now. Heller sending it behind the net. Valente there. Valente trying to get it out. Along the boards. Peak Performance can't get it out. Kept in at the blue line. Now they come away to his Corbett. Corbett down the left wing. He'll just send it in. Antis giving chase. In on the goaltender, Rose. Rose calmly leaves it for his defenseman. The ice getting real choppy out there. What are you going to do? Here's Corbin now letting the shot go off the side of the net. Oh, I thought it was in for a moment as I saw the twingle. Chipped ahead now. A 3-on-1 developing here for the Generals. Over the blue line they come. At the dot, trying to go down. Nice play there by Valente. Got the stick horizontal to block the pass. Oh, a beautiful defensive play there by Jacob Valente. Back the other way now, 3-on-2. Walking in, pulling the trigger, didn't get the shot on the rebound side of the net. Bounces loose there. End-to-end action in Norwich today. Here come the Generals once again to the outside, lowering the shoulder, back in front, couldn't get it. Here's the rebound now, walking right up the gut. Big stop there by the netminder McDevitt, and there'll be no further play. Oh my goodness, end-to-end action here today. A real pressure cooker starting to overflow in Norwich, Connecticut right now. As the Generals and Peak Performance going at it. These are two good hockey teams. These guys are good. Here's Stock now. Let's see if it's going to go for icing. Icing is the call. With 17 minutes and 3 seconds left to go here in the second half. 2-0 is the score. So the faceoff coming deep in the Peak Performance zone. Face-off won by the Generals. Back to the blue line, sending it down low. Cross ice, they did get it out. There's Fleming. All right, Fleming and Riggs are two really big stalwart defensemen here for the Generals. They're doing a nice job manning that blue line. Stock right up the gut. Stock left it there for Hahn. Hahn back to Stock, almost connected. Fleming got a piece of it. Generals coming away with it now. Back through the neutral zone with speed. Sending the puck in. Again, we see Coyle impeding progress. Oh, boy, this guy's providing film for us. There's a chance now. Tracking it down, McCarthy. McCarthy couldn't get it out. Nice job there by Cox to keep it in. Ryan Cox lost his footing. Down the left wing now with a head of steam, barreling ahead. Lost the handle on it. Here's Brady Erickson. Erickson sending it along, hops over the stick of Sachs. I thought Sachs might have tipped it, but he didn't, so icing is the call. 16:08 left to go here in the affair. 2-0, the Generals leading. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner, along with my camera lady, producer, director, and bride, the lovely and talented Miss Michelle. Face off deep in the General zone. Peak Performance won the draw, but they lost the handle on it. Back the other way now. Here's Perillo. Perillo couldn't gain the blue line. Now he does. Quick shot steered aside there by McDevitt. Behind the net now. Generals trying to get it back out in front. Knocked around there. Oh, that just missed as it's whistled wide. In the corner now. Ames doing battle. Heller coming in. They're mucking. They're doing their homework along the boards. Perillo shot it just wide. Back the other way now. Cardona. Chase Cardona. Down the left wing with a little bit of room now. Cardona protecting the puck. Cardona ran out of real estate quickly, though, as it was taken away there. Nice defensive play there by the Generals. Back the other way now. Oh, Valente had his stick held very weird there through the neutral zone. Couldn't have been by accident. Huh. I'll to see if that happens again. Perillo took a big hit along the boards as Rose covers up. And there'll be no further play. A couple of more fun facts here for our peak performance fellas. Jack Lacey, he's a 3-sport captain in golf, hockey, and lacrosse. And last year, roommates and teammates at the Walpole Express. I guess him and Jack Verteber with the Walpole Express. Let the shot go. It's Lacey, not Lucy. I apologize. Behind the net now, trying to get it back in front. There he is on cue. Lacey. He lost the handle on it. Now he found it. Now he finds it. Back to the blue line. Patko sending it down low. On it there. Letting the quick shot go. Steered aside there by Rose. There's Bonirani now. Bonirani sending it across for Patko. Back to the blue line. Good pressure here. Letting the shot go. Deflected in front. Oh, the right side of the net was yawning for a moment. Pinching in his Coyle. Coyle met there by Hellier. Coming away with it. Got a man down low. Backhand, forehand, backhand. Couldn't pull the trigger there as it got pushed wide. Oh, a golden opportunity there. Bonrowie was all alone for a moment. Back the other way now, Jalbert. Jalbert down the wing. Jalbert hit the trailer now. Walking up. Backhand. Big stop there. Getting the flipper on it was McDevitt. Oh, he dragged the right flipper and made a dazzling stop. Here's Lucy now. Lucy down the right wing. Going down to block the low ice. That was Riggs. Riggs, the big fella, got down and up real quick. Back the other way now. 3-on-2 Sachs. Sachs with a nice drop back. Jalbert back to Sachs. Side of the net. Looking for the wraparound. Got it out in front. Nobody home. And the net has come off its protective moorings. Oh, my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. Opportunity to bound at both ends, and both of these netminders have been stellar. McDevitt and Rose really looking sharp here today. As the game has really opened up, the pace has picked back up. It slowed down for a while, understandably so. There's Sachs now, leaning in to take the draw against Corbett. Tyler Corbett, number 14 in your scorecard. Just under 14 minutes to go. Clean face-off win, letting the shot go. McDevitt making the stop there. Big hit behind the net there. Mantis, cross-ice pass. Tried to connect there with McManus. McManus getting it back out now. Estes lost the handle on it. Now he corrals the puck. Estes sidesteps the big hit. McManus trying to chip it ahead. Corbett tracking it down, but there is Riggs. Trevor Riggs. Right up the gut there. That went off a general player. Dangerously there. That's why I never handled the puck. Risk versus reward just wasn't there for me. Not saying that the goaltender shouldn't. Just saying it was best for me letting the shot go. That just missed on the waffle side. Erickson. Back to the blue line for Cox. Hops over his stick. Here's a chance now. 2-on-1 developing. Down the left wing with a head of steam. McManus pulling the trigger. That missed on the waffle side and all the way back down. Here's Baird with the puck. Baird backpedaling, waiting for his team. The cavalry arrives, and out on the breakout they come now. The second pass did miss, though, and Cox sending it back in. Didn't gain the red line, though. Oh, ref thinks that he did. Perhaps the ref wants to get to the buffet before all the shrimp is taken away. You want to get to the buffet right at the end of breakfast, just before it becomes lunch, and you want to sit there and then let them bring out lunch, but you don't pay for it. Quick shot there, Corbett. I mean, if you're going to navigate a buffet. In my spare time, I coach people on how to manage themselves at the buffet etiquette. Sending it in now. That's Cardona. It's just a hobby, though. I'm not trying to make a career out of it or anything. Because then it's not as much fun. Down the left wing they come now. Perillo, avoids the big hit. Devitt out to play it there. Chipped ahead. Peak performance now with a chance now. Down the left wing, that's Hahn. Hahn taken away there. Nice job taking the body by number 15. That was Greenwood. We got a lot of footage to show Sophie here today. Sent out. Hops over the stick of Cardona. Think it's not going to go for icing. It's not. Cardona hounded there by Perillo. Perillo leaves it for Coyle. Coyle looking up with a lot of room now down the right wing. Puck hopped right over his stick there. That's a perfect example. We didn't get the Zamboni the ice in between the first and second half, so you saw it right there. Just leave his stick. 11:38 left to go here. So a fun fact on number 4. Luca Mastrandrea wears number 4 not because of Bobby Orr, but because in 2007, his dad owned a horse that won the Breeders' Cup. His name was Mary Field. Her name was Mary Field. Here, yeah, I guess it's a her. And her number was number 4. Luca Baird, Heller, Bergner, Monrui, all from Southern California, but all attend Portsmouth Abbey. How about that? Walking in now, Jailbird letting the shot go. Waffle save there. What a save by McDermott. Oh, that was a laser beam. It was headed top shelf. What a nice stop there, boy. Devin has been outstanding. Along the boards now. Sachs takes a big hit. Valentine send it up that right into the Generals bench here. A little fun fact here about Tyler Corbett. He's from Port Claire, Quebec, which is a suburb 15 miles just west of Montreal. He wears number 14. It's his great-grandfather's number, Eddie Emberg, who wore in 2 playoff games with the Montreal Canadiens. Wow, Eddie was a star in the Quebec Senior League in the AHL. Just played a few games in the NHL, but that's pretty freaking awesome. Letting the shot go, waffle the side there. You get anywhere near the NHL, and you are a fantastic player, especially up in the Quebec Major Junior League up there. Oof. Those guys can fly. Here's a chance now. Down low. Oh, that just missed. As Hellier cut to the cooker. And the net was knocked off its moorings there. 10:55 left to go here in the affair. 2-0, the Generals lead it. So Eddie Emberg was his great-grandfather. How about that? That's pretty cool. I think I was the highest level hockey player from our family. I got University of Stony Brook club ice hockey team. 3rd string goaltender. We'll see. Sophie might beat me there. We'll see. All right, the net off its protected moorings, so the official adding a little water. Water really cold, turns to ice, as far as I know. As far as you know, as far as anybody knows. I believe it was John Paul Sargent who once said. 10:55 remaining here. Thank you, Coach. And in the second half, a little bit of repairs there done by the officiating crew. So leaning in to take it now is Ryan Sachs for the Generals. Quick shot behind the goaltender. They score! Right off the faceoff. Jalbert got to the rebound. Oh, he let the shot go. Boy, oh boy. That was a purposeful play there. Right off the faceoff, let the quick shot go. And Jalbert got to the rebound. Sachs off the faceoff there. Caught everybody by surprise, including the broadcaster. McDevitt made the save, and that is not easy to do right off the faceoff. Ryan Sachs, quick shot right from the drawer. Rebound banged in by Jalbert, so a huge goal there with 11 minutes to go now. The Generals take a 3-0 commanding lead. We'll see how the peak performance boys respond here. Still a lot of time left on the clock, but they got to get going. Here's Lucy now. Lucy cutting to the outside, letting the wrist shot go. He scores! Jack Lucy, just about 10 seconds later, buries the biscuit there. And suddenly the 3-goal lead is a 2-goal lead. My goodness. There hadn't been a lot of goals all day, and then there's 2 goals in 10 seconds. So just like that, well, I'll tell you, you might have gotten up for a moment to go get yourself a Dr. Pepper or Mountain Dew, perhaps a slice. It was 2-0, and you come back, and all of a sudden it's 3-1. You're like, what the? I knew I should have taken my device with me. What happened? Well, never want to miss a moment here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. Things happen quickly. Down the left wing they come now. Bodies collide. That goes off the backup netminder there. So one more fun fact that we have here. Number 11, Joe Verteber, is a three-sport captain in soccer, hockey, and lacrosse. And of course, we got him in our thoughts and prayers. Hoping for some good news soon. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go. That doesn't get through. Kicked aside there. Patko got it down low. He had a man looming there. That was Bonrui. Sending it out now down the right wing with a head of steam. Generals on it in the corner. Got it right through the crease, but nobody home. Well, the peak performance boys now got a little jump in their step as they just scored that big goal. Rose clears it out of harm's way there. As Bonrui was barreling down on it. Lucy now for Bonrui. Arui letting the quick shot go. Can a corn there for the netminder, and there'll be no further play. Oh, you could feel the momentum as it was all the way on the Generals bench after they made it 3-0, but the goal by Lucy has really changed how things are going on in between the years here. The Peak Performance boys here, they've really stepped up their game since they got that goal. 9 minutes, 49 seconds left to go here. Still a big hill to climb. They're down by 2, but 2 is a lot less than 3. 1/3 less than 3. If my math is correct, and ladies and gentlemen, like Tony Stark, it always is. Sent back in. Tony Stark, who graduated MIT at 15. I know he said he would have graduated MIT at 14, but had trouble with English composition. Speaking of Tony Stark, there's my man Declan. What's up, buddy? Nice donut. Oh, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you. My man. Attaboy. All right. Well, the broadcaster and a camera lady just got donuts and coffee delivered. You gotta like that. It is cold in here. Stepping to the outside now, walking in, pulling the trigger right off the clavicle of Rose, and there'll be no further play. Oh, what a quick move there by Logan McManus. McManus was dancing on his skates there. That one shook up Rose. Yeah, that got him right up high. There's not a lot of padding between the mask and the collarbone up there. Not a lot of artificial padding. McManus coming over saying, hey, didn't mean to get you up there, but, the goaltender Rose going, I know. Yeah, that hurts. That's smart. See, you got the pads up there, but there's a little bit of room where you're not 100% covered, and that hurts. I made a couple of saves up there, mostly accidentally, but Rose is okay, though. He didn't get hit in the face. So. Nothing like concussion or anything, or like worrying about. That's a Homer Simpson donut right there. That's Homer's favorite. You know that, right? Strawberry rainbow. You didn't know that? What do you say? You only watched one episode of The Simpsons? You only got a few more to go. That's only been on for 25 years. You can do it. If anybody can do it, pal, you can. 9:19 left to go here. In the second half, 3-1 is the score. Rose is okay. Oh, wait, Manis was dancing there. A lot of energy now from the Peak Performance boys. As they got the first goal, looking to pull the game within 1. Bouncing puck, sent back in. 9:05 left to go. Estes in on the forecheck. Trying to get it out. Perillo. Perillo did get it out to center. Nice job there by Ames. Ames lost the handle on it. Back the other way now. Here comes Sachs with a 3-on-1. Sachs over the blue line at the dot. Pulling the trigger right off the butt end of the netminder. He almost lost his wand. Back to the blue line. Releasing the howitzer there was Riggs. And that's turned aside by McDevitt. Oh, man, that almost shattered his stick right there. Back for Riggs now. Riggs letting a seeing eye Canuckler go towards the net. Please do not pet the puck. The puck is working. Along the boards now. Getting it out to center. Weston knocked it down. Here's McManus. McManus can't get around Riggs. Riggs just swallowed him up like a black hole there. Riggs is a big boy. Orbit now. Along the boards. Cleared but not out. Walking in now off the boards. Protecting the puck. Lowering the shoulder. Waffle down there. Nice stop there by McDevitt. GWU right there. Good waffle utilization. Hard along is Fleming. Fleming pinching down low. Fleming at the goal line. Fleming looking. Got a man cutting in front. Didn't get a lot on it. Went off the heel of the stick there. Now we see the Generals lazing up their level of play as they got the Peak Performance boys hemmed in a little bit. Under 8 minutes to play now as the clock beginning to become a factor. Well, the clock's always a factor for all of us in every aspect of life. Here's Fleming now. Fleming down the left wing, waiting for the cavalry to arrive. They never show up. Back the other way now. Here's Hahn. Hahn through the neutral zone, serpentining, letting the shot go against the grain. That just missed. Rebound getting to it, bouncing puck, trying to find it is Hahn. In on it there, McCarthy. McCarthy got it in front, letting the shot go bouncing around like a pinball. Bodies go flying there. Back to the blue line. Coyle back for McCarthy. McCarthy hounded there by Cox, protecting the puck. McCarthy got it across. Back the other way now. Here come the Generals. 7:11 left to go here in the second half. Slurpee time. Behind the net now. Bodies collide there in front. Covering it up is the goaltender, and there'll be no further play. 5 seconds left to go here in the affair. The Generals leading this one 3-1. It's been a good one, just like the one before. Ended up being a 3-3 tie as the Broncos came back against the Generals. They were down 3-1 in the third stanza and scored a tying goal with the goaltender pulled. So we'll see if the Peak Performance boys can repeat the process. He has a chance now down low on the backhand, staying with him. McDevitt closes the wickets. Oh, nice job there. Laterally moving was the goaltender. Now he goes out and says, I've had enough of this. Corrals it back into himself. Sometimes when you're a goalie, all you want is a whistle, and if you can create one yourself, you do. Things are not going my team's way. We're running around right now. I'm just going to scoop this and start over. That's the beauty of being a goaltender. You dictate when other people play. Here's Heller. Heller now, down the right wing. Here's the trail of Baird. Baird walking in. Nice job there, getting the stick in the shooting lane by Garrett Greenwood. That's such a lost art, ladies and gentlemen, keeping your stick in the shooting lane. Oh, look at that, a box of munchkins. Oh, that pleases the broadcaster. I got to wait, though. I don't think the millions upon millions of fans tuning in want to hear me chew. Luckily for you, your mic's muted. That's how you win. All right. Face off now to the right of the goaltender, his glove side. 6.5 to go. Through the neutral zone. Here come the Generals now over the blue line, carrying the puck in. Nice job there by Lucy to get back and break it up. Well, they had a man alone in front there for a couple of seconds. The Peak Performance boys now trying to get out of their own zone. Generals doing a nice job hemming him in. Back the other way now. Patko looking for the home run ball. Got Lucy behind the D for a moment, but he's tied up there by Greenwood. Or maybe a hooking call might be coming, but the refs say play on. Rather the refs let the boys play, though, so just thought for half a second he might have turned him a little bit. Here's Baird. Baird over the red line, over the blue line. Drop pass for Lucy. Lucy protecting the puck. Lucy got a man cutting to the cooker. Oh, deflected in front. That was Patko. He spilled for his efforts behind the net. Oh, excuse me, that was Bonrui who was spilled for his efforts. Here's Baird now at the blue line, the red line. Baird sending it in, but no delayed offsides. Well, you know how I feel about that. 5.5 minutes left to go here. In the affair, Peak Performance Prep Organization, the White Organization, or Team White as they go by. Trail this one by 2. I hope you're enjoying this one at home half as much as we're enjoying the privilege of being here to bring it to you live. Here at the Rose Garden, our home rink. The Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks as well. Walking in now, Perillo. Perillo lost the handle on it. Back the other way now, 2-on-1, chipping it ahead. Ostis didn't realize where the puck was. Now he recovers it, chased by Riggs behind the net. Big hit there. Cox laid the lumber into him. Coming over, keeping the puck in now, Corbett. Corbett couldn't handle the puck, though. Lente pinching in. Here's Corbett now with a chance, walking in all alone. Pointed trigger, rebound is stopped as well there by Rose. Oh, back-to-back, belly-to-belly waffle saves there by the netminder Rose. As Tyler Corbett found himself all alone with just under 5 minutes left to play, but Rose kept that waffle low and really made a couple of nice stops there. On, Stock, Coyle. A couple of the members out there for the Peak Performance Organization. Back the other way now. Carrying the puck through the neutral zone with a head of steam. Coyle getting a big chunk of them there. Thank goodness. I absolutely love the way Coyle plays defense. Absolutely love it. He is a defenseman. Here's Hahn now. Hahn with the puck. Hahn. Spinorama there by McCarty. Here's Coyle now. Coyle letting the shot go through his screen. Didn't get through. Rebound, they jam at it. Big stop there by Rose. 4:21 left to go. Sent all the way down now. Cardona on it there. Cardona up for McCarthy. McCarthy for Hahn. Cardona's at the end of his shift there. Fleming. Tape to tape. Nice breakout. Here's Jalbert. Jalbert down the wing. Jalbert hounded there by Cole. Jalbert got up around him. Let the shot go. The net was yawning. But he couldn't bury the biscuit there. Here's Hahn. Hahn with the puck. That's knocked down. Generals now looking to put the icing on the cake. A little bit of a spinorama move there. I'm not sure what button does that. I didn't go past Sega Genesis. Letting the shot go. Deflected in front. Doing the splits is the netminder McDevitt. And there'll be no further play. McDevitt, excuse me. Oh, my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. An absolute brilliant save there as he completely did the splits on the ground. I thought for sure that the Generals are going to put the game away and make it 4-1, but he got that flipper out somehow. Boy, oh boy, that was a save. There's sacks now. Remember that save if they do come back to tie it. Good puck movement by the Generals, letting the shot go. They score! Garrett Greenwood lets the wrist shot go with 3 minutes and 34 seconds left to play here. Well, once again, I know I'm going to sound like a broken record, but how important are those faceoffs? They won the faceoff, got it back to the point, and it's 4-1. Now the Generals were applying a lot of pressure there the last couple of shifts, and Greenwood buries the biscuit there for the Generals. They lead it now 4-1. Here's Lucy now. Lucy to the outside. Lucy back to Bonroe, letting the shot go. Last time the Generals scored, a peak performance scored 10 seconds later, so you're always susceptible to letting up a goal right after you score. Letting the shot go. Waffled aside there. That's why the Islanders always send out the Zekas Martin Clutterbuck line when they score. Hard around there by McDevitt. So 3 minutes, 6 seconds left to go here in the affair. Generals leading it now 4-1. This has been a good game, though. I want to thank you all so much for the privilege to call it. Here's a chance now down low. Thought about the wraparound. Weston waiting for it. Weston now at the blue line. He slides it across. Cox fakes the shot. Cox trying to nice job staying with him there by Patko. These guys are so good. Sent up now. Here's Patko chasing it down. Cox made that move, and Patko stayed with him, and I'm all the way up here in the bleachers, and he fooled me. I thought something else was going to happen. That's awesome. All right, 2.5 minutes left to go here in the third and final stanza. Well, no, excuse me, second and final half. It doesn't sound good. Nobody likes that. I feel dirty even saying. All right, here's Sachs now leaning in to take the draw. You got to watch this guy. He likes to let it fly right off the draw. This time he chipped it to himself. Got it in front. Pulling the trigger, went over the crossbar. Oh, you got to tie up Sachs on the draw. That's twice now he's scored. He's caused big scoring chances. Once ended up in the back of the net. Well, 2:18 left to go here in the affair. Generals leading it 4-1 here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. Hope everyone's enjoyed the game half as much as I've enjoyed the game. I know. There's Cox now. Cox with the puck. Cox sending it hard around. There's Weston. Out to center it goes now. There's Coyle. Coyle dancing. Coyle protecting the puck around Cox. Coyle at the dot. Coyle protecting, letting the shot go at a man cutting to the cooker there. That's Astis. Couldn't connect now. Here's Coyle again. Coyle with it. He sends it down low. Bouncing puck. Trying to get it down low, can't do so. There's Corbett now. Corbett behind the net. Back to the blue line. Sliding it over now. Astis letting the shot go. Flip it aside. By Rose. Corbett on it there. Corbett behind the net. Little bit of give and go. Letting the shot go. They score! Logan McManus buries the biscuit with 1 minute and 37 seconds left. Well, if you were thinking of heading to the car to beat the traffic, you may want to consider turning around. As McManus buries the biscuit there. Now, you never know. I try not to leave affairs early. And that's why you don't do it. So, 1 minute 37 left to go here. How big was that fourth goal now by the Generals? As they lead it 4-2. We'll keep an eye on the peak performance netminder, see if they pull them. Big hit there at center ice. And picking up the puck now, sending it up. Patko. Patko leads it for Bonroe, excuse me. Back the other way now. Here's Riggs. Riggs lost the handle on this. Could be an odd man rush here. Bonroe chipping it to himself. Couldn't get much going, no. 1:15 to go now. Here's Baird. Baird with a nice move. Baird stepping to the outside at the dot. Sliding it across on the man. Cutting to the cook and they score! Oh, my goodness. Don't blink, ladies and gentlemen. Bonroe got to the cooker. What a move by Baird as he danced around a couple to the defenders. And with 1 minute and 7 seconds left to go in the affair. Oh, my. How about that? Now they're definitely going to be bullying the goaltender. 4-3 is the score. And now everybody heading back in from the parking lot. Look at the crowd at the front door. Here's Baird. Baird sliding it across. Setting it up now, Lucy. Lucy chipping it up on Rowie now. He's got Panko cutting to the cooker. Pulling it to himself. Couldn't pull the trigger as it's broken up. Extra skater on the ice. The net is empty now for Peak Performance, but away comes Jalbert. Jalbert working in empty net. He scores! Jalbert puts the icing on the cake there for the Generals. 5-3 is the score as they pulled the goaltender. A huge goal there. Just as the Peak Performance boys were rallying to get it within one goal, the Generals said, well, let's put an end to everybody's excitement. And now turning around in the lobby, everybody heading back to their cars now to beat the traffic. Now they're going to cause traffic yet again, unless the Peak Performance boys can get back within one. 35 seconds left to go here. An empty net goal by the Generals ruins everybody's fun. Here's Valente now. Valente letting the shot go. Waffle down. Rebound. The jab at it. Rose made the stop there. 25 seconds left to go here in the affair. 5-3. The Generals leading it. And I want to remind everybody, too, you can go to our online Solu store and you can get my son played on Solu today. If you're a grandparent, you can say my grandson played on Solu today. That's solushop.com. That's Solu shop with an E. Shopee. .com. Get some Solu mugs or hat or a variety of things. Here's Valente now, walking in, pulling the trigger. That just missed. Boy. A couple of opportunities here at the end of the game. Down the left wing now, Perillo. Perillo couldn't get it back out in front, but only 5 seconds to go here. Here's a chance now, following it up. Couldn't control the puck, though, and that's going to do it. There's the buzzer, ladies and gentlemen. This one comes to a close. A little bit of pushing and shoving behind the whistle, but you don't mind that. Well, what a fantastic affair we were privy to here, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you once again so much for tuning in. And we're going to say your Solu top dog of the affair is going to go to number 19 for the Generals. That's Trevor Riggs. 19, the big fella there, walking right into the crease. There he is. I thought he just had a fantastic affair. May not show up in the scorecard, but he did a lot of little things. Calm, cool, collected. Always got the puck out. The Peak Performance boys played very, very well here today. An excellent affair. So once again, for my camera lady, producer, director, and bride, the lovely and talented Miss Michelle, I've been your host, Scotty Bonner. You've been watching the Solu Broadcasting Network, your final from the Rose Garden in Norwich, Connecticut here tonight. The Generals 5 and the Peak Performance Prep Team White 3. We'll be right back in about 20 minutes with the start of the Yale Bulldogs AAA team. They're taking on the NS Wings. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you to Peak Performance for allowing us and asking us to do this game. We really appreciate it, really enjoyed it, and we'll keep our prayers up for Joseph. Hopefully he's all right. So hopefully everybody has a good rest of the night. Congratulations to the Generals, and we'll see you soon. Thank you so much for tuning in, and enjoy the rest of your Sunday.